Sri Paramahansa Swami Advaitanand Ji Maharaj, also known as Sri Paramahansa Dayal Maharaj Ji, born Sri Ram Yad, was born in Chhapra city, India. Sri is known as the first spiritual master of the Sri Paramahansa Advait Mat. He was born on the day of Ramanavami and was therefore named Ramya. His father was scholar Pandit Tulsi Pathak. His mother died a few months after his birth, so he was brought up by his father's disciple Lala Narhari Prasad. While Sri Narhari Prasad arranged his education, Sri Ram Yad learned about Sanskrit, Hindi, and Arabic. When Ram Yad was 5, his father died. Paramahansa Swamiji gave Diksha to him and taught him about Brahma Vidya. When he was 11 years old, Narhari Prasad died, and after some years, his wife also died. He was the only rightful successor of both families, but at the age of 16, he left his home and went to the forests of Bihar for meditation. In Jaipur, in 1883, he met the 90-year-old Swami Anandapuri Ji, who taught him the Kriya of Pranayam and Yoga. He reportedly wrote in Urdu on a paper, "Accept Paramahansa Ramya." He named him as his spiritual successor to his seat. He travelled from place to place and carried the message of Sahaj Yoga, Bhakti and service. He stayed at Jaipur for a long time and started his spiritual preaching and uplifting the people there, attracting many followers there. As a wandering monk, he covered Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, etc. to teach Sahaj Yoga and Bhakti. The ashrams, temples, founded by him were called Krishna Dwaras. Sant Matinuyai Ashram, Garhwa Ghat, Varanasi, Brahma Vidyalay and Ashram, Chotka Rajpur, Buxar, Advait Swarup Ashram, Paramahansa Satyarthi Dham, Rajyog Mandir, Shanti Mohalla, Delhi, and Sri Anandpur Satsang Ashram are all related to him. He attained Nirvana on 10th July 1919 after transferring succession of the seat to Swami Swarupanand Ji. He had promised to his devotee Seth Amirchand that he would sacrifice his body and take Samadhi at his place. A sacred Samadhi shrine was built there in Tehri, KP, Pakistan. After the partition in 1947, his devotees shifted the center to Anandpur in Madhya Pradesh. 2020 Karak temple attack on 30th December 2020. The Samadhi of Sri Paramahansa Ji Maharaj, a revered Hindu saint, and the Krishna Dwara temple situated in the Tehri village in the Karak district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan was attacked and burned by a mob of 1,500 local Muslims led by a local Islamic cleric. Following the incident, in order to avoid similar attack on worship places of minorities, the Protection of the Rights of Religious Minorities Bill was introduced in the Senate of Pakistan. The bill was ultimately turned down by the Senate Standing Committee on Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony chaired by Jamiat Ulema Islam, FJUIF, Senator Abdul Ghafoor Haidari.
Prem Rawat's Guru's Guru, Sri Swarupanand Ji Baili Ram, Sri Swami Swarupanand Ji Maharaj, 1st February 1884 to 9th April 1936, was an Indian Guru of the Advait Mat lineage. He was also known as Second Master, as Param Sant Ji or Second Guru, as Sri Nangli Sahib, and as Swami Sri Nangli Nivasi Bhagwan Ji. Born in village Tehri in Kohad district, India, now in Pakistan, the young Baili Ram was initiated into the sannyasas in the early 1900s in Tehri by Advaitanand Ji, who named him Swarupanand Ji. During Advaitanand's life, Swarupanand created an order of sannyasins or renunciates in northern India and founded several centers with the purpose of disseminating his master's teachings. In 1935, he moved from Punjab to Delhi. He died a year later on 9th April 1936 in the village of Nangli, near Meerut. 3. At the time of his death, Swarupanand had 10,000 followers and more than 300 ashrams in northern India. One of his disciples was Hans Ji Maharaj, who went on to establish the Divine Light Mission. 4. Rawat's followers claimed that Swarupanand indicated Hans Ji Maharaj should be his successor, but this was not accepted by a group of Mahatmas that did not appreciate that Hans Ji was married, making him a householder, a status that in their views as renunciates was not acceptable. 5. While Swarupanand's views cannot now be known, it is certain that Hans Rawat did not inherit his followers, assets or ashrams but began his individual career as a guru from scratch. Swarupanand was succeeded by Sri Swami Vairagya Anand Ji Maharaj, also known as the Third Master. Another disciple, Sri Swami Ramanand Satyarthi Ji Maharaj, went on to establish Paramahansa Satyarthi Mission. Paramahansa Satyarthi Mission, under the guidance of Sri Nandli Nivasi Bhagwan Ji, Sri 1008 Swami Swarupanand Ji Maharaj, he attained supreme self-realization and vowed to publicize the knowledge of Satya for the welfare of humankind. Paramahansa Satyarthi Mission, PSM, was founded by Swami Ramanand Satyarthi Ji Maharaj with an aim to provide one institution to the world which is above all caste, creed, racial and financial differences. One institution named PM which teaches humanity as one religion above all other religions. The followers of this mission are of good nature and kind-hearted. The aim is to create a better society by teaching good qualities to people. The symbol of the mission is Hans, the swan bird, on the lotus flower, resembling to the quality of lotus flower. It remains in the mud but is still above it and untouched by the evils of the world. PSM believes in the principle of Vasudev Kutumbakam, God's one world. It believes all the human beings are equal in the eyes of God. All are His children and good people. PSM is led and governed by Swami Keshwanand Satyarthi Ji Maharaj, Mission Sansthapak and Conservator, who took charge of this institution on 2nd July 1985. His primary teachings have been bhakti, worship, seva, service, prem, love, and Raja Yoga, meditation. This mission has its various centers across the country including Sri Nandli Sahib, Delhi, Haridwar, etc. Swarupanand Ji is sometimes confused with Anand Swarup of the Radha Somi lineage. A fakir has no particular religion. He is common to all. Wherever I go there will be no dearth of devotees, as I belong to all, and all belong to me. Jaikara bol mere Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. For watching future more videos, please like, share and subscribe this YouTube channel. Thanks.
Shri Swami Vairagya Anand Ji Maharaj, the third spiritual master Karunasdan, Bhaktavatsal Shri 108 Shri Swami Vairagya Anand Ji Maharaj, Shri 3 Patshahi Ji's auspicious landing date, 13th April 1898, accordingly, on the auspicious day of Vaishakh Sankranti Samvat 1955 Vikrami Wednesday, in a reputed Kathuria clan of Kasba Lucky Marwat, district Bannu, Border province, happened. You were a great karma yogi of the highest order. You are mostly remembered by the auspicious name of Shri Paramahansa Avatar Ji, the foundation of Shri Paramhansa Advait Mandir. In this way, along with the creation of Shri Anandpur Ashram, you have also blessed the provinces of Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, etc. The followers of this faith will be eternally grateful to you for your favors. When Shri Pancham Padshahi Ji Maharaj, in the guise of a devotee, came to Shri Anandpur for the first time in the year 1942, you made him happy with his visionary vision. Shri Paramahansa Avatar Ji Shri 3 Padshahi Ji Maharaj, in October 1963, bestowed all his spiritual powers on Shri Swami Beyant Anand Ji Maharaj and made him his spiritual successor. Dated 11th April 1964, according to 30 Chatra Samvat 2020 week, Chatra Badi Chaudas, on Saturday, Shri Paramahansa Avatar Ji, Shri 3 Padshahi Ji Maharaj, was absorbed in the form of Nijaswa. This soul always searches for happiness, but is unable to achieve it. He does not know where to find happiness. He seeks happiness in worldly things. Find the object somewhere, where the method comes where Kabir is found. When the piercing lighe is with you, Paramasant Shri Kabir Sahib Ji, if the object is somewhere else and if it is sought elsewhere, how can it be found? If you look for that object in another place, then all the time will be wasted. Just as the needle is lost in the house and there is darkness, so if you start looking outside in the light, then what a mistake it is. Worldly people find happiness in the things of the world. Happiness and peace are in the word and light that is within you, but you are oblivious to it. You cannot see the light within yourself. That's why a Sadguru is needed to show him. बोलो जयकारा बोल मेरे श्री गुरु महाराज की जय.
Shri Swami Beant Anand Ji Maharaj, the fourth spiritual master. Premurti, the self-blessed Shri Paramahansa Sadgurudev Deen Dayal Ji Shri 108 Shri Swami Beant Anand Ji Maharaj Shri 4 Patshahi Ji's auspicious incarnation date 22nd January 1901. Accordingly, 10 March Samvat 1957 Vikrami Tuesday was held in Lucky Marwat, District Bannu, Border Province. Since childhood, you used to be serious, lonely, soft-hearted and engrossed in your own joy. He was well versed in Urdu and Persian language and used to feel great joy in the company of saints and saints. The Sadguru's story. Shri 2 Patshahi Ji Maharaj built a satsang ashram for the first time in Lucky Marwat. You reached Shri feet by Bhakt Sahib Ram Ji and after receiving Guru Diksha started getting absorbed in the practice of Naam by adding strong devotion and love. You remained fully engaged in Guru Seva as per his orders. Just as you had a strong affection for the holy lotus feet of Shri 2 Patshahi Ji Maharaj, similarly you also had unconditional love in the tender lotus feet of Shri 3 Patshahi Ji Maharaj. After Shri 2 Patshahi Ji Maharaj, you have completely received the happiness and infinite grace of Shri 3 Patshahi Ji Maharaj. On 20th April 1964, as per the orders of Shri 3 Patshahi Ji Maharaj, Shri Swami Beant Ji Maharaj was tilaked for the spiritual successor on the auspicious day of Ram Navami. You appeared on the throne of Paramarth in the form of Shri Chaturth Patshahi Ji. You have satisfied the hearts of all the servants by donating your holy love. You were the epitome of truth and kindness and laid great emphasis on hymn practice and punctuality. You were very disciplined and stood firm on your principles. He supervised the development works of Shri Anandpur and other related ashrams. Shri 4 Patshahi Ji Maharaj made his spiritual successor in March 1970 by conferring all his spiritual powers to Shri Swami Darshan Purna Anand Ji Maharaj. Dated 30th May 1970 AD accordingly, on the 17th Jyesht Samvat 2027, on Saturday, Shri Paramahansa Sadgurudev Deen Dayal Ji Shri 4 Patshahi Ji Maharaj was absorbed in the form of Nijaswar. The eyes through which we see the appearance and beauty of the external world are the external eye or skin eye. There are other eyes of the inner being. He is called by many names like divine eye, third eye, insight drishti or vivek drishti. Everyone can get this insight, but this vision can be achieved only through the grace of great men and devotion to the Guru. Quadruple. Shri Gurpad Nak Mani Gun Jyoti Sumirat had a vision. Shri Ramcharitmanas, Balkan, the light of the nails of the lotus feet of Shri Guru Maharaj Ji is more than that of diamonds and gems. By meditating on them the divine vision opens up. It is only when the divine vision is opened that the knowledge of true and false is known, whether in reality the world is true or false. Many restrained means reach this destination with great difficulty. But Sadguru's meditation or Guru Bhakti is such an easy means by which a living being can easily reach this destination. The attainment of divine vision is like attaining all the pleasures. This divine vision is attained by meditating on the lotus feet of the Sadguru or by earning word of words, by which all the darkness of attachment and illusion is dispelled and one attains pure light. This divine eye or the third mole is called Shiva eye, which cannot open without the grace of the Sadguru. Therefore, by going to the shelter of the Sadguru, by earning the name, learn the way to open the divine vision.
Shri Swami Darshan Purna Anand Ji Maharaj, the fifth spiritual master. auspicious incarnation of Shri Paramahansa Sadgurudev Data Deen Dayal Ji Shri 108 Shri Swami Darshan Purna Anand Ji Maharaj Shri Pancham Padshahi Ji with Divine Virtues date 20th September 1926 AD accordingly Bhadrapada Shukla Paksh Trayodshi Samvat 1983 Vikrami Monday, village Raipur Kalan, Tehsil Ajnala, district born in a family of reputed Sethia dynasty of Amritsar, Punjab. From childhood, you used to be gentle, sage servant and happy in a solitary environment. He acquired the knowledge of Hindi, English and Persian and completed the method of first Guru initiation from revered Mahatma Dayanand Ji in Gandhoval. The Satugurus story. In the year 1942, on the auspicious occasion of Vaisakhi, you came to Shri Anandpur with the desire to have the holy darshan of Shri Tri Padshahi Ji Maharaj. You made the goal of life only by surrendering everything and fulfilled it with urgency. Dated 10th June 1970 AD accordingly, on the auspicious day of 28 Jesht Samvat 2027 Vikrami Wednesday, you were given the tilak of a spiritual successor. You sat on the spiritual throne in the form of Shri Pancham Padshahi Ji. Your active life in the spiritual realm is a role model for the seekers of the path of devotion. The lover-curious are grateful for your excellency's favors. Due to your constant charitable benefit, the eternal light of Shri Paramahansa Advait is shining in every nook and corner of the world apart from India. While visiting many places, you have preached and are giving devotional devotion to countless living beings. You are giving new life to the path of bhakti in your unique way to give a shape to Shri Paramahansa's orders of great personalities and to give form to the joy that has descended from the earth. As a result of your tireless hard work, the construction work of the ashrams of Shri Paramahansa Advait Mat and the charity benefit of Satsang and Nam Bhakti for the common man both are progressively developing. Shri Paramahansa Advait Mandir has been established and is being established in these ashrams and in the spiritual center of each province, so that the seekers from far and near can comfortably drink the nectar of bhakti. Apart from this, on the humility of the Gurmukhs, to awaken the souls sleeping in foreign countries, to guide them through the path of devotion, devotion to the name, and to ignite the light of immortal truth, you yourself there from time to time please. He guides the living beings who have come in the bondage of delusion and delusion to be freed through his Nectarmaya discourses, so that they can achieve the goal of their life. The whole of India and abroad England, America, Canada, Spain etc. countries are grateful for the charitable benefits you have made. The words of the virtuous, Janam Janam, keep wondering, for every occasion vertical bar now is the time to be vigilant. Gurmukho. For the human body that the soul has got, for this he has been praying at the feet of God for a long time, has been praying, so that by doing devotion he can be free from the bondage of 84. Go with that God Paramatma, due to which it has been wandering in the cycle of 84. Not for one day, not for 2 days, it was the demand of his births that he should get such an opportunity. So, fulfilling his demand, nature has given him such a golden opportunity in the form of human birth, so that it can complete its work. But if seen, this work is completed only when this human being gets the company of the good men, gets the guidance of the good men. Get this idea, get this knowledge that why have you got human birth. Then he takes full advantage of his life by doing devotion to the Master and makes his life grateful. Therefore, getting the company of good men is a sign of great fortune. After getting the human birth, if the soul gets the company of the good men, then the spoiled work of his births can be completed. If even after getting the human birth, his life remained without the company of the good men, he did not get the opportunity to be guided by the good men, then this golden time of human birth would have gone out of his hands, then he will have to suffer many births after falling in the cycle of 84. But fortunately, when you Gurumukhs have got the company of good men, have got thoughts, this opportunity of satsang, service, sumiran meditation, then understand that your work is about to be completed. Therefore, the Gurumukhs should be alert at all times that after attaining this human birth, they should complete their work. Bol Jaykara Bol Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai.